My dear teachers and the members of the floor, good afternoon, everybody. And I'm here to propose the motion which states that mass media cause more harm than good. Well, we all live in the world where screens control our lives. And the opposition side can tell us that mass media connects us. We all know that mass media causes a lot of bad things. Then I can start with my 2 points. Mass media resulted to creation of superficial empathy. What do I mean by saying that? Most of the people spend their time typing hashtags instead of creating an actual charity. Point number 2, mass media creates public shaming. A very minor mistake can result to a such an embarrassment to which an individual cannot bear. Thank you.
Thank you, the timekeeper, secretary, judge, and all the members of the floor for this great opportunity for me to speak here. I'm very delighted to be in front of here. My name is Christian Jumani Ramadan. The speaker from the proposing side said that mass media causes shame. That's not true. It is not mass media that causes shame. It's the person arrogancy and its own ability to post all what he or she wants and makes for him or her to be in shame. Not mass media forces a person to post and cause shame to him. So mass media does not bring any shame to people. It's the people themselves. Thank you.
It's okay. You say a person can use it right, but the same thing is mass media. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you?
Yeah.
Thank you, Chairperson. Can a digital delete button ever fully erase the damage caused to an innocent person due to an online witch hunt? Can you tell me yes or no?
It is no.
No, my dear. I am afraid that you're lying. You are a big liar.
Of course, many people use mass media, but I'm not going to say that they post the videos and contents for their own purpose. So if a person just posts a video, maybe is a very bad disrupt to the people, that means that it is very absolutely dedicated for himself or herself. So it causes shame for him.
So what if you went to a shop and your pants fell down and I have a phone, I recorded you, I posted it. Is it not a public shame? Is it not a public shame?
It is not a public shame because
you have asked me how that there is cyber security. Let me ask you one question. According to your own competence that you have, don't you know that around within Tanzania there are some people who are being sold out of the country to go to be enslaved? Do you know that? You know, of course. So how do they get those opportunities? They use social medias, mass medias. So that's why I have told you that it has caused the collapse and lead to the collapse of dignity. People are just suffering because of social media, mass media. That's all my point.
I'm asking this. What do you think are the best ways to control that such acts on your view?
First of all, before giving you the ways, I can just define you well what is the meaning of dignity. Dignity is the inheritance of a person to be treated well, to be treated and just because his existence. Do you understand? So there is no best way because mass media are harming and damaging. So how can I give you? No, the all cause of that is mass media.
Chairperson, honorable judges, teachers, timekeepers, and my worthy opponents. My point, I stand here to oppose the motion that states that mass media causes more harm than good. Well, my point is that mass media helps during disasters such as floods, earthquakes, tsunamis, and disease outbreaks. And it helps them to evacuate, prepare food more, and to escape dangerous things that could happen to them.
Thank you, Chairperson. Kindly, I did not get you well. How? Just tell us how, okay?
How did you get information during COVID-19? How did you get it?
Don't diverge. Explain in your points, please.
Mass media helps during disasters, okay? So mass media, TVs, radios, newspapers, you get information from there.
You kindly mean that mass media is a reliable source of information, right? So, what about fake news, AI scams? What about them?
Well, we have AI, we have ChatGPT, we have all that stuff. But can you tell me? Can I ask you something? Well, will you blame the harm of a broken window, or will you blame the person that did that?
Sorry, we're speaking about mass media. I would like you to join us if you cannot answer me, please.
Well, you're not understanding me well. You are not listening. You're not understanding what I'm saying.
I'm asking about fake news, AI scams. Since mass media is a reliable source of information, right, guys? So you have to tell us, please.
Thank you, Chairperson. Thank you, respected judges. Thank you, timekeeper, and I thank you, everyone who is around here. I can't forget to thank my God. Yeah, my name is Calvin Jeremiah. So I'm here as a Form 2 student from Ukonga Skillful on Devon's Joker Street. So I am going to propose this motion, which states that mass media cause more harm than good. I can make a couple of observational points, but allow me to sum up into 3 or 2 points. My first point states that
My name is Anis once again. I'm a proposer side, and the proposed motion is say that mass media cause more harm than good in the society. It's true because mass media has increased, and mass media has make normalization of violence and pornography. I'll explain what's pornography. Pornography is the state or is the behavior which is not good, and mostly in Tanzania, before we had no pornography was not existing in many social medias. But this time around, when you tell, because there is social media, yes, you don't refuse, but when you social media, a child of 10 years old using a phone, it's really dangerous and cause more harm to him or her, because when a baby scrolls, unfortunately, baby scrolls up and I mean up next in the next video, the baby will find maybe the porno video. And nowadays in TikTok, mostly Facebook, especially in Facebook, porno videos has been more existing there. People, they don't even know about moral values, they don't know even moral decays. They only what they know is that finding money. And also the next point is that it eradicates the thinking and reduce the critical thinking. How? Mass media reduce the critical thinking because nowadays it reduces the ability of a person to think in deep. For example, maybe at school in Tanzanian country, speaking about here, in schools, example, these schools, our teachers provide an homework. You've been given an homework that says something, this and this and this, because there is AI, there is ChatGPT. What you know is that when I reach home, I never even do what I want. I only go take the phone of mama, and what I know is going to take it and ask the question what I need. That's what I'm thinking about. And also, the third point I'm speaking about here, it's encourage materialism and fake lifestyles. Nowadays, people, they live fake lives. People, they live Facebook life. They live TikTok life. People, they live Instagram life. When a person lives that life, it really destroys your mind. Because at home, he's a street vendor. We don't refuse. He's a street vendor or she's a street vendor. What she knows is that when I let her, I just take my makeup and I'll do what I want. After that, I'll post myself. And because the social media has lied to them is that when you get 10K people, what you know is that you'll be paid and the things come, nothing more. Thank you.
Mass media increase the rate of spread of pornography, right? I'm here by to crash a point by saying that pornography was there before, because before the coming of technologies, people use pornography in various ways, such as magazines. If I'm lying, you can search.
You know what I'm speaking about here is the existence of pornography. Yes, at the last time we don't refuse pornography there, but it was not existing in a big world. Nowadays, a baby of 10 years old, you can tell him or her what's the meaning of a kiss, and the baby knows. Why is the baby knows the meaning of a kiss? The baby knows what the meaning of sex. You know, because the baby has looked and see using the phone. But before that time, a baby of 10 years old can do nothing. A baby of 10 years old can either go to market. When you tell the last time before social media, we say, when you tell a baby of 10 years old, thank you.
mass media cause social isolation here. I think everybody knows here. There are some people who spend their whole day scrolling on internet. They don't want to talk with anybody else. Their mom come, oh, you, my daughter or my son come. Oh, the boy doesn't want. He's always scrolling, surfing on the internet. That is the point. I think I'm right.
You said that a person is scrolling all day, right? Doesn't want to talk to his or her parents. Okay. Well, a person makes the decisions of how they're gonna use the device, not the tool. Okay, the tool is used by a person.
Do you know the meaning of influence? Mass media influence the person to be isolated. She or he does not feel again with talking with anybody else because he is all thinking about mass media, scrolling, chatting, looking on TikTok, via Facebook, and other social medias like that.
Well, a person chooses on how they're gonna use their device. Yes, there's influence, but that person decides whether they're gonna continue or not.
let me let me let me respond to you by asking you this: if there could be no mass media, would that person stay chatting or scrolling on internet if there were no mass media? So the person decided to continue scrolling because there is an existence of mass media. You got me? You got my point? I think you have argued it down.
Thank you, the timekeeper, secretary, judge, for this opportunity. I'm going to start where you ended. You have talked of isolation. Do you mean of the word isolation? Does it a person to refuse to go to her mother or father when he or she is called, if that means isolation? Isolation means you're being discriminated from others. That's the meaning of isolation. So bro, that what you have said is not the correct one.
Thank you, Chairperson, respective judges, and members of the floor for giving me this opportunity to oppose on the point that says mass media causes more harm than good. I would like to oppose by saying that mass media preserves culture. Through televisions, radios, and other sources of mass media, we get more information about culture. For example, the UNESCO State of Organization posts several culture information of different people from different areas, hence preserves culture because people can get through the mass media and look for their cultures and also get to know what promotes them and to get to know more about their cultures and everything. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairperson, Timekeeper Police. I'm an old member of the parliament. My name is Daniel. I'm here to add the point of my fellow opposers. I'm here to help or to clarify the point which already stated. The mass media is not the influence of moral decay. Before the mass media, we had the moral decay. So, by saying so, the moral behavior is not influenced by mass media. That's the thief or theft influenced by the mass media. Thank you.
Hi everyone. I have a question for you. You say that mass media help people to know their culture, right? Then how did people know their culture if there was no presence of mass media?
People from different places get more information about their culture, even if there was no mass media before the time. When you want to say that mass media causes moral decay on the culture, when you just remember, when you study history, when you study about the coming of colonization in Africa, was there mass media that destroyed their culture, or was there the influence of people to destroy their culture? So that's why I defend the point that mass media.
Actually, my question, I think you didn't answer it. I asked that you say before that culture, our culture, are translated to other people through the mass media, right? I was asking if there was no presence of mass media, how would people know their culture? Okay, let's remove the history study. How?